Guess it's my turn to deal what you dealt with. Feel how you felt, selfish I admit. No reason for what I did. Your flame was burning for me and I was cool as the fridge. Now the tables are turned. Say you live and you learn. Can't take her down the road and not expect her to swerve. Sent you the Louis purse, bouquets to your work. All the begging ain't work cause I still ain't hear a chirp from ya. And I can't even blame you. If I was you, I'd be tired of the games too. Remember when you said don't let the change you and everyone that get different.
Reaction Podcast. I got my man Mono here. Say what's up to the people.
What's going on, yo?
How you doing? How you doing?
What's good?
Long time, man. Long time.
Nothing but love when I'm up here.
So we about to get started on the podcast, and today I'm going. You know, I don't know if Mont really into cigars, but I mean, I'm gonna bring people.
I'm gonna
bring people into my world a little bit, and you know, see how you like it. Today we sipping on this Elijah Craig, 133 proof.
Gangster, Elijah gangster. Tell y'all like that. Elijah hard body.
He said it right. He said it's right to the point. So
to the point.
I mean, I like that. So what we do is take that drum and just open it up, and pretty much you can smoke it however you want to after the fact, but I like to show. I like to.
You get the aroma flowing.
Right. I like to show people the at least the small fundamentals. You feel me? So you just take it out the wrapper. Some of them, you know, have them. Some of them won't. Some of them have, you know, the cap on it like that. You kind of want to just take it off like right away.
Okay.
So the next step would be is, you know, open it up, and then you want to try to make it as straight as possible because that's gonna help the ash burn it straight. And just open it up like that.
See, what I normally do with my cigars is crack them and take everything out. You know what I'm saying? Show me one more time.
So what you do is open it up with your fingers like that, and then you put it, you know, put that part in the middle, and just straighten it up. Just try to make it as straight, like so. Hold it like this. Yep, and then close it, cut it. Yep, squeeze it together. Yep, and then just open it up in the ashtray. So that's how you do that. I just sprinkle the top off a little bit. And then what I do is, this is called toasting the foot. So what you do is, you take the lighter, you don't spark it up like an L or a cigarette. You just, you know, get into it a little bit, circular motion. And just like I said, they call this toasting the foot.
Okay.
You just want to get into it a little bit.
It's real sophisticated up there.
Look, no, I just try to bring people into a world that we're not really used to, you know what I mean? We're just used to, you grab it, whoo, right? Get it through there a little bit. See, it still got black spot in it?
Okay, yeah.
You want to try to get rid of that.
Like I'm an arts and crafts.
Arts and crafts? Look, man, look. It is a craft. I give you that, man. It definitely is a craft.
Project.
Yeah. It's all you.
Oh, shit.
You got it down. There's a lot of people that still they don't even be trying like get it right. They still spark it up, but you know I let people do them. But the reason for the toasting is it allows the flavors to get through the cigar. So you get like a different taste. It's not like a burnt taste to the whole cigar. So it's kind of like a experience. And I can tell you that the cigar with the whiskey is going to up the whiskey a little bit. It definitely increases the alcohol just a little bit. You feel me? And then there's a right end.
Right?
Yeah. So what you want to do is you want to let it go a little bit and just puff on it a little bit. Yeah, puff on it a little bit. And then right out. I know, don't accidentally look. I had
inhale it?
I had Dante come over here. He accidentally inhaled that joint. He gave up on it. He was like, nah.
Listen, I did it before.
Yeah.
Now, so I smoked a cigar a couple of times, but because how you said that first inhale was like
that shit fuck you up.
Hell.
Yeah, that's doing bad. It don't feel good. It make you nauseous. That's what I went through some of those joints already, and I ain't gonna hold
How you listen to first niggas know this Elijah, man?
You don't even want a little shot?
It's the life we choose. Yeah, it's true. We even get the life, but lose our life to a tool.
Yo, that's apple juice for my man.
Boy, gotta be a man fast. Heard the news about my nigga almost passed out.
Is it how it's supposed to be?
Yeah. You want to write fast, so the fast is you kind of don't want to like keep puffing it like extra hard, like you know, like cigarette, like whatever. It's kind of like experiment. Cause if you watch any of my last podcasts, I'll go for a whole cigar, like the whole cigar lasts the whole interview.
Okay.
Certain cigars last you like an hour, they can last you an hour and a half. It really depends on how you feel.
But if you hit a nigga, then they snitch a nigga. Yeah, this shit'll lose, but we play the game anyway. Fuck else we gon' do. You catch a case, they tell you get your life together.
But tell the people, what was your experience with the Elijah Craig, man?
Let me take one more sip before I tell
it's all you, man. Show the people what it's about, man.
It's you gotta be sophisticated, you know what I'm saying? It's the sophistication of Elijah.
You feel like you on the beach in the hood, though.
Shake it,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Get it right.
You know? I believe this.
Oh, you got it down.
This is a well-aged whiskey, you know?
12 years.
You know, 12 years. That's what I was thinking that. You know what I'm saying? You can tell. It's very rich.
Yeah.
It's very rich.
Definitely.
And the consistency, you know what I'm saying, very smooth.
Shit, for something that's like something that's $70, $80, I would hope that it
is. For sure. Now I just repeated some shit that I heard off.
Heard off something.
It sounded good. It sounded good.
What's the time?
Elijah Craig hard body, y'all. I like it though, I'm telling you.
He said it first.
Right to the point.
And then he
definitely one of them
look, it's right to the point. It ain't no you know, warming up. Right to the point.
Exactly. Definitely got late night phone calls. Definitely one of them things you want around.
Right. Right, definitely. Woo. So what's the experience? I like the, you know, just like I said, I bring people into my world. I wanted to try something different, you know, bring it to the hood, get everybody out of their normal atmosphere, and you know, just try something different.
I mean, of course, you know, they don't know that, but that's my normal atmosphere. I grew up on this block, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's like being back home, you know what I'm saying? As soon as I walked up here, like, I got a great feel from here, you know what I'm saying? Seeing memories and everything.
Yeah. So what's the experience like on the podcast so far?
No, man.
What you feeling?
I already told you this, you know what I'm saying, through the message, you know what I'm saying, with you in front of people. I like what you got going on here. One is different, you got your own thing going on, you know what I'm saying? And two, you're a real guy, you're from the neighborhood, you know these people, you know what I'm saying? You bring people up and watching them, you know what I'm saying? I like the way the conversation goes, how you handle it, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, you just starting up, you know what I'm saying? So it's really, you know what I'm saying, only to the sky from here.
Okay. Just only trying to take it to the next level.
I hear that.
So the first question I gotta ask, I just was playing some hot shit on SoundCloud. What's up with the consistency? And what's up with you know, constant releases? Cause you got the skill, that's there. You probably got the resources, that's there.
To be honest,
what's going on?
With me with music it's two things. One is just dealing with real life. Even when I started out the path to say I'm a rap, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna go on some real live like rap stuff, and that's what I want to do. Like I done, you know what I'm saying, caught little bumps and bruises, cases and all types of stuff, you know what I'm saying, in between time, like I'm one of those guys that, like, it's not like, I'm not just putting words together that rhyme good, or, you know what I'm saying, however, I'm letting y'all know, like, what's going on out here, and like, I'm out here, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not just a studio guy, you know what I'm saying, and people that aren't on that type time, they got real life to deal with at the same time. Even I mentioned that in the New Angels, about how basically, like, I even, like, went through depression, you know what I'm saying, for a while after my brother caught a case, you know what I'm saying, he ended up getting a life sentence through it, and in that case, I was implied in a lot of that stuff that was going on, so I was going through a lot of stuff, and, you know what I'm saying, it just brought me away from it, losing focus for a while, and, you know what I'm saying, like I said, it's real life things you got going on. And then another thing is, and I know I shouldn't be going through this, but it's just like the fights that you have with yourself. Like, I look at these other guys, like, it seems like everybody rapping now. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody, if you can get, you got $40 for studio time, you go in there and lay whatever you want down in there, you know what I'm saying?
You put your heart in it.
Yeah, and I'm feeling like, and I see these guys, and a lot of them come off like kind of clownish to me, you know what I'm saying? And then that's the battle within myself, like, and is what I'm doing real, you know what I'm saying, true to myself, or am I being a part of the circus? You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's just like a little bit of, it's a cut. Like I said, I got passion. I write every day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might
we
not
see
be,
it. I see it in the records, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And that was it. That brought me to another question. We're not gonna get into it. People know it. They know it. Whatever. People know what happened. But not even just the whole case part, you know, with your brother. But how was you feeling during that time?
I mean, around that time, it was like, one, it's like I don't trust anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nobody to trust. I don't trust anybody. Nobody's your friend, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I said, I kind of, at that point, I isolated myself, to be honest with you.
Word.
I isolated myself away from everybody, and it was just like, damn, I really don't know. I really don't know which way to go through it. You know what I'm saying? It was like I said, I'm here for my brother, but at the same time, it's so much that I wanted to do. But then at the same time, I gotta watch my ass because they trying to, you know what I'm saying, say that I got involvement in this, however the case is. So you know, so it's based like then, like I said, I'm a real guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not just rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do so now. It's taken away from my life because I can't do what I want to do because of eyes on me. I can't, you know what I'm saying? So it was a rough time. Like I said, then you know what I'm saying, I'm there for my mama, being there for my nephew, being there for, you know what I'm saying? It just was a rough time in life, and music was the last thing that was on my mind around that time.
So I must have, I ain't gonna lie, does the music help the depression or like just getting feelings and emotions out?
Sometimes for sure. The music is like, it's like therapy to me, especially writing it. But then, like I said, once you put it down and you lay it down, and it's my perception, it's my words that goes to your perception. You know what I'm saying? So just like the Bible, anything like that, you know what I'm saying, that these are my words that I'm giving you.
Right.
But then at the same time, once it hit the universe, it's the people telling me what it means. You know what I'm saying? I could be saying something and it means something totally different. But then you hear it and you like, well, oh, I'm not talking about blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how many times I done made music about women or something like that. And I had this girl from 5th grade talking about, oh, that song about me. He said, and that was it. Like, you know, like, I mean, that's the part of being a musician. Like I said, it's the good and the bad with it, man.
So you pretty much gave us your feelings, why music ain't coming consistent. So what's the goals moving forward? Like, is life better? Is you in a better space?
Life is for sure better. I'm definitely in a.
How's it going, man?
What's up, cuz? I'm definitely in a better space.
Okay.
Like, you know, my son, he just turned 2. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to say that's another thing. Like, you know, I get in there and I can do songs, you know what I'm saying, and I knock out music, but at the same time, it's like, going to the studio, I look at the studio like, man, I'm saying, I'm paying for the studio, I buy myself some kicks with that money. I buy, you know what I'm saying, I buy myself, however, like, I feel like music, like I said, it's therapy for me. It's past the part to where I feel like I'm trying to make $1 million off of music. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it out. Like I said, I'm just putting it out in the universe, and you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of it is for, because I know my thoughts and you might be feeling the same way. You know what I'm saying? When I made that New Angels, and however, there's a lot of people with a lot of the same, like the topics that are even going past Q and, you know what I'm saying, itself. a lot of things that I stated just about town, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people was feeling that same way about a lot of stuff, you know? So I feel like it's an outlet, you know what I'm saying, for me, but at the same time, it might help you going through what you going through.
Something else, you feel me? Okay, dope. My thing is, what is the feedback you get about town? Cause like, it's funny, cause soon we might even pull out the Facebook posts, cause it be I be sitting up there and I be sitting back and I be like, damn, bro. I be like, yo, this real shit, but it's OP.
They say what's on your mind.
They say what's on, what's
on your mind.
You feel you still?
This is on my mind.
You say what's on your mind or whatever. What's good? You say what's on your mind, and that's the thing. So it's like on a podcast, what be on your mind when you be writing posts, because people relate to it.
Yeah.
But we all know that shit's out of pocket.
Hey, I mean, whatever come to my mind, man.
Yeah.
A lot of it, listen, and a lot of, that's another thing. Like, I can also get a lot of times where people, I'm sideways talking about their situation and however the case. A lot of time I might be watching a movie or watching TV or something like that, and that's how I come up with my topic, or that's how I come up with my post or something like that. It could be, it's not like I'm talking about a specific situation or something like that. It's like I said, whatever come to mind. I'm sitting here watching Mario or something, and you know that I see
something just pop up.
Yeah, something crazy, like, you know, one-legged stripper, you know what I'm saying? Transgender, however, you know what I'm
just come to mind.
Yeah, whatever come to mind off that topic, I'll take that and run with it.
And that's the thing, that's the crazy part about misconception or whatever, because people might vibe towards what you're saying, but they might put it towards something in their life, and that's when it become real relatable.
But that's
and you might have been thinking about something totally different. Yeah.
Honestly, when I first did that, that's what type time that I was on. You know what I'm saying? It's like basically at first it was like I said, you had people coming saying, oh, I'm talking about this person, I'm talking about that person, because I'm talking in general. You know, so after a while it was like, well, okay, I'm gonna talk in general, you know what I'm saying? If whoever feels that I'm speaking about them, then
it is what it is.
Let the shoe fit, you know, and let people go ahead and get a reaction off of that. To be honest with you, I started doing things like that because of the music. Like, you know what I'm saying, with consistency of music, when you putting out music, you gotta keep people watching. You know, you gotta keep people going on. So I'm just saying, like, whatever come to my mind, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be some crazy stuff or whether it be some intellectual, you know what I'm saying, stuff, you know what I'm saying? Whatever come to my mind, I'm on it.
Word. So my thing is, another thing, we about to get into the female topic, but again, I got 60 seconds, but we about to go into the next clip, which is another 20 clip. So
Okay.
We got a nice little time to talk about this.
Hey.
I mean, it's definitely something that's you feel me? That's all I can really say about it, because I mean, that's you know, that's real stuff.
For sure.
I mean, I would expect if I'm going to spend that much money on something, it better taste good and get me right.
Hell yeah.
And they get me right.
Hell yeah.
So the next topic that we talk about is the females, because like I be seeing topics and I be seeing stuff on Facebook. I be like, damn, he hitting that on the head. But I just was talking to I think Dante a couple weeks ago, and I was telling him that, like, you feel me? We said it. I said it on the brand. I'm not a street guy. I know a lot of street guys. I know a lot of street people. That's not me.
For sure.
It's not in my heart. But everybody, everybody else want to be actors. But you know why they want to be actors? Because the females are drawn towards that.
That's true.
And there's a lot of dudes, because just like I said, I seen dudes that's not really street guys. They get caught up, they catch a case easy because it was never their life.
Yeah.
They never knew how to really move like that.
Your high school basketball players,
they never grew
way and,
you feel me? They never grew up like that, you feel me? But when they see a girls, you know, like, and then I was talking to my man G, you know, just on the Facebook, he was saying, like, he had told this one girl, oh damn, she beautiful, whoop whoop whoop. And she like gave him the stiff arm heavy. And then he turned around, he told this other joint, yo bitch, come here real quick. And she came over.
That's the culture, man. Honestly, that's the culture right now,
But see,
man.
tapping into the mental, that shit don't make sense at all.
But the thing is, let me tell you about the world that we live in right now, and this age is women. It's like VH1 fucked up everybody's head. I hold VH1 single-handedly responsible for almost a distinction of the, you know what I'm saying, the intellectual, you know what I'm saying, woman. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody wants to be a ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be a ratchet, whether they admit it or not. You know what I'm saying? When they see Cardi B with that and all that, like they feel that.
They want to be
They feel that. They feel that. You know what I'm saying? If they don't act like that, that's their spirit animal. Like they really feel like I want to be like Cardi B, but I got these bills to pay for my kid. You know what I'm saying? I can't act like that, but I relate to it. You know what I'm saying? So like you say, when you got that guy that, hey bitch, come here. You know what I'm saying? On the top of, excuse me, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll go for that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, a lot, and normally I would say no woman, but I can't say that. I say a lot of women don't want a man that they can, you know what I'm saying, like boss around, or you know what I'm saying, or they could trump over. They'll go to that extension to try to, but they want a man that's going to buck back.
But that's my thing. So that's where it come in or whatever, because see, I never really had those problems because, like, one, I'm not a pushover. It is what it is, but I'm respectful. So it's like, if I respect you, you gonna respect me. Point blank, period.
You brought up good. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
Good moral values.
But it's still, you gonna respect it. I don't care. You street, you not street. You a hood rat, you not a hood rat. You feel me? That's just what it's gonna be. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. When the respect part come down to it, and you say females don't want to push over. There's a lot of guys out there that might be like me that they not pushovers at all, but they definitely respectful.
But that's the part to it. It's you got, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to put it like that, but you got real niggas and you got fake niggas. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas, they understand that you don't gotta be a thug to get respect. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to come off as extra gangster to
do something different. That's not
to get
you.
respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I handle every man like you a man. As long as you carry yourself like a man to me, you know what I'm saying, and you a man, you get respect from me. Yo, what's going on? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? What's up? You know what I'm saying? To that point, you know what I'm saying? We might not kick it, however, you know what I'm saying, but I give respect to anybody, you know what I'm saying? You got some dudes that they wilding out for respect, so they'll just disrespect anybody. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how you maneuver. About that, you know what I'm saying?
So that's what it go into. So it's like, all right, it is certain dudes that respect that shit. But it's not cool. So it's like, that's where the streets starting to get tricky, because it's different. Because, like, for instance, my uncle was up top for a minute. You feel me? He was up there for a grip. That's like my older brother. So I felt some type of way when that shit happened. But now he back home. You know, he working hard. You know, really working a full-time job, and you know, he maneuvering. You know, he having his full personality and being him. But he don't really gotta tap into the other shit no more. But even he realized stuff way different than when he was back in the whatever.
That's my fucking boy. Even when, you know what I'm saying, he was out here doing this shit.
What's up, eh?
You know what I'm saying? When he was out here doing shit, I was right alongside of him. You know what I'm saying? We got stories about that shit. But like I said, at the same time, it come a time where it's just maturity. You know what I'm saying? Where you see, as a kid, you doing things because you ain't got that guidance around. Or you got that guidance around and you ain't paying it no mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't have a dad around. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they got fathers around, grandparents around, a lot of people in their life that's telling them the right thing to do, but they might go against it, you know what I'm saying? Because their homies who ain't had no dad saying the same, no, this is what it is.
Society doing something different than what you was brought up, and you bring up a good point, because again, that's where I'm saying it ain't a lot of dudes like me, because, for instance, I was always a leader. never a follower. So whether, you know, whatever, we from the hood. We all technically street.
Okay.
We face a whole different America than the white person.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's different. So you gotta be different.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it was crazy because I used to always have that, you know, back and forth with my pops because, you know, everybody know my pop, you know, high school, whatever. So I had to maneuver a little bit different. You feel me? Just to, you know, keep the rep under control. But it was like he always held me accountable. Even if I wasn't accountable, and I respect that because he was saying that even though it might not be your fault, they gonna always tell you it's your fault. You gotta move accordingly. You feel me? And everybody don't really got that, and it took me a while to understand that, and I was rebellious as shit. But once I understood that, it was kind of like, you know, I really tapped into what was going on, and we got us as African Americans. We gotta move different. Whether you was raised in a 2-person household, 1-person household, you raised yourself. You raise your brothers. We gotta maneuver different.
Indeed.
You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, like you said, it's just as a kid, and especially as a kid out here. Like I said, you might get the somebody giving you the game. You know what I'm saying? Like hip hop, and honestly, once I graduated high school, I went to college or whatever, and like I went to a summer program out of Shippensburg. I fell out, you know what I'm saying, bullshitting around. Monaco, you know what I'm saying, sitting around, bullshitting around up there. And I sat for like a year, then I made the decision to go back to Lackawanna or whatever to play football. And I don't want to get off topic, but that's like the thing about me, like, you know what I'm saying, that a lot of people don't know. Like I said, I was in the mix in the street, but then at the same time, I played both sides of the fence, you know what I'm saying? I went to 3 different colleges, you know what I'm saying? I went to school, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I was in the mix. Like, you know what I'm saying? I did both. So I get a wide perspective, you know what I'm saying? Like I got my school friends, ain't never been in the streets in their life, you know what I'm saying? And I see the way that they living, and I got my, you know what I'm saying, my street guys, you know what I'm saying, that I see the way that they living. But then, like I said, that's the part about maturity. It's the point to where your friends, your guys that's not in the street, you know what I'm saying, and your guys that's in the street is thinking the same way. They end up growing up, you know what I'm saying? Now their mentality is on the same way. They move to this side of the fence, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
These guys that's still on this side of the fence, they ain't grow up yet. That's the easiest way to put it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not forever. Like, that's something that's never a forever thing. Like you said, as a kid, you ain't got a dad, you ain't got, you know what I'm saying, certain things going on, you know what I'm saying? You got to make a way yourself, you know what I'm saying? Who wants to, you coming to school with Jordans on, you know what I'm saying? And I got busted ass, you know what I'm saying, sneaks and my shit holy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I got to watch. You might be a cold nut. You know what I'm saying? You might be a cold nut, but that's another thing when you talk about the females. You might be a cold nut, but you the flyest nigga in the school, and all the girls flocking to you. You know what I'm saying? Intellectually, in my mind, I'm the thoroughest nigga around. You know what I'm saying? But if I ain't looking the part, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing coming with it. And then some people, like I said, that's the part to where maturity. You gotta realize that. That's not what's important in life. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to let people trick you out your position.
Exactly.
And that's a good point because it's funny because you see the Jay-Z posts go up. When Jay-Z wearing all the chains, gold tooth, they like, oh yeah, he was worth 2 point whatever million. No change, you know, hat on, just moving. They like, oh shit, he worth 500 million. You feel me? How you feel about that? Because like, it's funny, just like you say perception, but I hear rapping is really a flossing type game. Yeah. That's what it's about.
But that's the thing. You got your Jay-Z's and all that. I feel like Jay-Z is a guy that he go with the movement. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's the move at that time, you know what I'm saying, that's what he rock with. So if like the chains and all that, you know what I'm saying, but then once at a time where he matured, where he got his money, you know what I'm saying?
Or he had money for a minute.
Yeah, you know what I'm
he
saying?
He was used to everything that came with it.
Yeah, he's comfortable and he's at the point to where he want to be. Now he's just being him. when you see him on the fucking jet ski with his little mini fro, and you know what I'm saying?
It look
like,
weird as shit, but it is
just
what it
being
is.
him. You know what I'm saying? He's not. It's like it's no posters for the. You know what I'm saying? And what he say on the joint with Drake, like I ain't had no gram. They record my. You know what I'm saying? Like that's him. Like he's just being him. Like I'm not doing nothing for the people at this time. At a point, he was doing a lot for the people. I feel like him coming at Nas or him. You know what I'm saying? That was for the people. Like that was
entertainment.
If Instagram and all that shit was out, YouTube out that time, you would say he's doing it for the views. You know what I'm saying? He was that was just for the people, like what he felt the people wanted to hear. Now it's to the point to where he just doing what he wants.
Word. So what you want to let the people know? What's been on your heart heavy? What what you been feeling real tough about? Cause you said deep, so when I want to bring you into that world. How much time we got?
7 minutes.
Okay, so we got some time. Tell the people what you really want to tap into. Tell the either fake people, real people, thought people, whatever people.
We could be here all day.
Let them know what you feeling on Taste Reaction Podcast, and
just be you, man. Like it's too much going on out here to fraud. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got front to kick it, man. You ain't got front to kick it. Everybody like I feel like it's a gimmick with everybody. And it's not even just like rappers or entertainers or anything, because now that you have a platform like Instagram and you know what I'm saying, that where they feel like they got build their followers or however, everybody's coming off important like they're an entertainer. Everybody's coming off like an entertainer. They doing stuff on their page for the likes, or they doing however. Just be yourself, man. Even like with the guys, you ain't gotta be tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you ain't got to do all the extra, you know what I'm saying, all the extra shit for you to come off as tough. Like, that's immature stuff, you know what I'm saying? I can fight, you know what I'm saying? I can fight.
But you don't got to prove it all the time.
Like,
but before, back in the day, you probably used to be like, all right, I got to knock the fuck out. I got to give him nothing. I got to give it.
But that's what I'm saying.
I got to give it.
It's immaturity. It's immaturity. Like if somebody
But you used to feel like that.
Somebody like we used to like that flash mob shit when dudes just walking around knocking. We used to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like just on a fun type time. Like let's see this summer, see who can get the most knockouts or something like that. But that's like
Hold up. We about to take that back. Who can get the
Who can get the most
knockouts?
Yeah.
That's how that went?
That's how we did. Like, it was like, in the summertime, you might argue, like, man, I got the strongest punch. I got the strongest punch. Man.
Yeah.
All right, what's up? Then, you know what I'm saying, now we walking around town just, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I look at it now, it's like little dumb stuff, you know what I'm saying? We was walking around hitting people, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like that was stupid, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
And somebody could have called a life sentence off of that. Like, you don't realize until you go through everything that, damn, I was really tripping. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was really tripping. That was something, a dumb reason to catch a case. You know
I gotta see something a bit bigger.
Then you gotta look at it like, that's why, like, my look with God, like, I believe, like, God had my back in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? My first time when I caught a real case, I could sit in a cell and laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, I'm not going to jail behind this. I really didn't do nothing. But I done so much stuff that I could have actually went to jail for, you know what I'm saying, that I never got locked up for. So this situation right here is like a slap on the wrist, but then at the same time, it's like, I need to chill out.
But that was maturity.
Yeah, I need to chill out.
That was when you started tapping into maturity, and that's what I'm saying. Like, even this shit that I'm doing, everybody know. I'm low-key. You don't hear about me. I'm typically the person behind the camera. Now I was like, damn, I want to reinvent myself. I want to let people see my personality. Shit seemed to be going, a bit better. But, it was a maturity thing. You feel me? And the way that stuff move these days is a bit different.
Man, it's hard. It's like selfishness. It's hard to share yourself with people. To be honest, like, it's hard, like I say, even with the music and, you know what I'm saying, as far as giving real life segments and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying, it's hard for me to sit here and give you a verse and I'm giving you real life stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I'm putting myself on the front line. Same thing with you and you know what I'm saying, with the podcast. Like, you putting yourself on the front line, like you're giving people you. You know what I'm saying? And people gonna take it and have their opinion about it. You know what I'm saying? But that's maturity where you can come to the part where I don't
Fuck
care.
it, that's
However you feel about me is how you feel about it. I done heard like people said the craziest thing. After you get a crazy write-up in the newspaper, you really don't give a fuck about what everybody got to say about you anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like after you get that is like what they say, embarrassment is like the greatest teacher. You know what I'm saying? Once you get embarrassed, you know what I'm saying, you go through all the BS and all that, now it's like I kind of feel invincible. Like there's nothing else that anybody can do to try to tear me down. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't work.
Okay. So that's very, very interesting. And the reason I bring that up is interesting because it's good to see you like this. I see you wilding. I seen Brendan wilding, you feel me? I seen everybody, you feel me? Because I'm really the young boy out of everybody that grew up. But just like I said, I had my uncle, I had you, I had niggas that I seen like on some real like, you know, whatever, but I still had my pop. I still had somebody to point me in the right direction, because if I didn't have that could have had me go a opposite direction.
For sure.
You feel me? That could have had me go a whole different direction. And it's funny that I sit up here and we could talk and we could relate, you know, information, because I feel like the people out there need to know that. You feel me?
But just how you said, like I said, man, it's don't give it credit. Like I said, your pop, I love your pop, man. He's thorough. You know what I'm saying? There's times where I was looking for guidance and he hit me with certain lines and shit that still stick with me to this day. You know what I'm saying? But you can't get a credit to your pop, because at the end of the day, it's you. You know what I'm saying? You had people in your same position, you know what I'm saying, that had their dad and they had, but they let niggas trick them out of their spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it was you and something that was in you that, you know what I'm saying, got you to say, all right, I'm gonna chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna listen to what he's saying, even though you might have went left, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning, but you stirred yourself back right. You know what I'm saying? You can't give that credit to nobody else but yourself, for sure.
Okay. So you respect that? Because what I say is, I just want people to come up here. Like I had my man GB on here the other day. I had Dot on here the other day. Jeeb was on here getting busy. You feel me? It was some like exclusive shit, and it's like I just want moments like that.
You got like 40 seconds.
Okay, I want to keep on. I want to keep on letting moments like that, you know, create and, you know, allow people to see the feel from a whole bunch of different whatever. Whether they say, oh yeah, it's corny, it's trash, or oh shit, the hype man was killing it, you know, or doing this, that, and the third. I feel like I played in that clip with me and G. If it was just G, you know, it would, you know, still be great. Yeah. But me added to it, Jeeb added to it, it take it to a whole different level.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
The antics, everything else, and it just was a whole different type level, and it was a great experience for other people to see.
And that's all you want, great experiences, man. Relatable, everything, you know, they get it.
It says 20 minutes.
Okay. Alright, well. You know, we about to wrap it up soon. Taste Reaction Podcast, Mont, you know, whatever. But we gonna keep on going. I'll chop it up however it goes. But I mean, cool how you going? Because this is good conversation, and that's what I'm trying to say. And I think this is the type of stuff that need to be sent to the girl. Even though this is what some of those bodies is chasing, you don't have to be gangster. You know, eventually they gonna turn around and get mature and be like, damn, well, oh, you a sweetheart, and damn, you this, that, and the third.
I mean, that's one of the first lessons learned. A lot of people miss one of the first lessons learned. Your first lesson learned is, and that come with paper, with women and paper. Like, don't chase no woman, chase paper.
Word.
Women chase paper.
Word.
Don't chase the paper, and then you'll turn around and realize all these women that you was chasing are running behind you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And they just following everything that's going on during that time that they think is the popping thing.
Yeah, you handle yourself. I feel like as a man, you know what I'm saying, you should be who you want to be, become who you want to become. You know what I'm saying? Find out who you are, and then once you find out who you are, you know what I'm saying, your situation, especially with a woman, your situation with a woman will present itself. You know what I'm saying? Is the women to men, you know what I'm saying, they it's more than them than us, you know what I'm saying? So the woman for you, like I said, that opportunity kind of present itself, you know what I'm saying?
If it's meant to be or not meant to be.
Exactly.
You feel me? And I'm with you on that. That's where it's like, okay, you come from a different world. I come from a different world. But we agreed on something.
For sure.
And that's what I think a lot of people need to understand, and I think that's where it make it go back to an even playing field, because they say history repeats itself. But it seemed like a fucked up world, and it seemed like, damn, everybody trying to get back to what it used to be.
It was, yeah.
And it's just a struggle for everybody confused. And that's why it's good to have somebody real like you, somebody real like me that's true to themselves, you true to yourself, to let people know that that's not always the route to go.
But
You feel me? You
said.
lived a different life than me. I lived a different life than you. I'm not out in the street. It's good. What you want tonight, man? Let the people know. What's it tonight?
I got mango with it tonight.
Mango with what?
Tito's.
Tito's?
Tito's.
With the mango.
Hey, I feel it.
And history does repeat itself.
For sure.
But you know what? It's getting worse now. You know why it's getting worse?
Word.
Because you got a president there, he's racist, and guess what? Shit, the corporations, everybody's showing it now. They ain't hiding no more.
Not hiding it at all.
Let me tell you this.
What's that?
Do you believe it's at that, or it's just back again? Because the presidents
I don't think it
before,
ever left.
the presidents before him was racist.
No.
If
They
you-
never left, but now they're not hiding.
If you look at the Bushes and even the Clintons, you know what I'm saying? Even the Bill Clinton played a nice little role.
But it's worse now.
But then once you go back to it and you see the things that they was doing, like you seen that 13th Amendment jump.
But you gotta look at corporate. When you're in corporate now, I'm dealing with on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Okay, they're not hiding shit no more.
I just feel like it's probably back to that Reagan era. It's back to that, you know what I'm saying, era where before it was like that. See, we got a little spoiled. They brought us Clinton, they brought us Obama, they brought, you know what I'm saying, like we got a little
You
spoiled.
don't know what it's getting close to?
What's that?
Revelations.
So,
Know what Revelation said?
yeah,
How they said the world gonna end.
yeah.
Yeah, we have a civil war within the United States. Shit gonna get serious. It's gonna be blacks against minorities against whites.
I believe that.
Oh, you think that's gonna repeat again?
And I believe that they pushing it to go towards that.
There's too many minorities, and they're becoming a minority. And they're getting scared.
Yeah,
But they're the 2%ers in the world, majority of them.
yeah,
So they're pushing all the buttons and they're working all the right ways to try to make us, fight amongst ourselves.
yeah.
And take away all the program.
This is Taste Reaction Podcast. My man Mont, we had a great interview. Shit got lit. It got real like he wanted it to be.
You know.
I brought him into a, another world. Let him, express himself, do what he needed to do, and I feel like I did my job. And he might have felt like he did his job.
Elijah fucking Craig.
Elijah Craig,
fucking Craig. That's all I'm gonna say.
Have everybody good.
Yeah.
So again, Mr. UA2 on Instagram and Mont. Tell the people what you need to let the people know.
Oh man, what the fuck is my name? Monty McFly on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Underscore Mont on Instagram.
Word.
You know, I'm here, man. I just a real nigga giving y'all real life. Simple as that, man.
And I'm a real guy too. Different side of the playing field, but real is real. And when real is real, just understand that you don't have to alter yourself to be real. Stick to your guns. Be
you.
different.
Be you.
Be you.
For sure.
Peace. Taste Reaction Podcast.
It's my turn to deal what you dealt with. Feel how you felt. Selfish, I admit. No reason for what I did. Your flame was burning for me and I was cool as the fridge. Now the tables are turned. Say you live and you learn. Can't take her down the road and not expect her to swerve. Sent you the Louis purse.